Chris?
Yeah, we're going to get several days of rain. This may linger into the start of our weekend. Weather impact alert, though, for the heavy rain potential. It looks like the bulk of that could occur on Thursday. We'll see it linger into Friday, though I think the greater threat of heavy rainfall Friday begins shifting off to our east. But definitely tomorrow, and that may start early in the morning with rounds of heavy rainfall at times. Not going to be just constant heavy rainfall, though I'll show you the models here in just a moment. It does look like the bulk of that may be early tomorrow morning. So what you need to do, make sure any storm drains in front of your home are clear, somewhere for the water to go, and have the rain gear handy for the next several days. The system is setting up. It's kind of in the bend of Texas. This is the disturbance that will be sending rounds of rain. And you'll see in the mid and upper levels this cloud pattern coming at us from the southwest. This is going to keep this instability moving our way through Saturday, and then hopefully we start drying out by Saturday afternoon and evening. Again, this model has some rainfall moving into the coastal areas as soon as later on this evening and tonight. More during the early morning hours, with possibly the heaviest, unfortunately, just around the morning drive. So 7 to 10, 11 o'clock, we may be looking at some of the heaviest of the rainfall. Now, thankfully, the system that is associated with this Gulf low, is staying offshore. If that were to move north of us, that would put us at more of a threat of severe weather. That is not expected. That should stay to our south. So the only real impact will be the heavy rain. Notice, though, in our model, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, more breaks in the rainfall. And while we may still see some heavy in the afternoon and evening, we do start to see it tapering off for a while late Thursday night and going into early on Friday. Friday morning, based on this model, would be dry, but we still have that southwesterly flow. So more moisture starts moving in during the day Friday, but notice the rain Friday, not nearly as intense, nor is it expected to be as intense going into early on Saturday. Now, this is our high resolution model. It comes to an end at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Both the GFS and the Euro have us dry by Sunday. So while we may still see some lingering showers into early Saturday evening, I think the rest of the night Saturday and heading into Sunday will be drier. There is a lot of moisture that we could easily be tapping into around coastal Texas. The good news is the bulk of this stays just offshore, and then as it does move our way, it does start to weaken a bit. So while there is ample moisture associated that could really bring in some widespread flooding concerns, it looks like that generally stays offshore, which is why we still only have that marginal low-end threat for street flooding. Cloud cover did not go anywhere. We stayed under mostly cloudy skies all day long, and that kept us cool all afternoon. Only 51 degrees right now, and in the upper 40s and low 50s. That cloud cover was with us early this morning, and it prevented us from seeing any freezing temperatures, at least in our viewing area. Did briefly hit 32 degrees at Baton Rouge, but notice Slidell 37. It was 38 degrees in Bogalusa, so we did not see the freeze. Looking ahead to the weekend, heaviest rainfall mainly Thursday. We'll keep Friday in mention, but I think the bulk of that heavy rainfall will be Thursday. Some showers lingering to Saturday and no big warm up. So if you're enjoying the cooler weather, well, the next couple of days will be cold and rainy. We start drying out later in the day Saturday. Sunday looking very nice. Then another front moves on through. A chilly start to next week. Maybe another freeze on the North Shore early Tuesday.